Hello, everybody. Welcome to another round of the Method Show. Today, we're going to talk about more BS that everybody loves to hear about in the game industry world. Today's topics, the finals and Palworld. What the hell are you guys doing playing Palworld? According to a TikTok video that I published, a lot of players stopped playing the finals because of Pokemon and Palworld came out. Well, that sucks. That sucks for a lot of first-person shooter developers who give a rat's ass about Pokemon, and they're losing their customers to Pokemon. It does. It sucks to hear that, but hey, you know, facts are facts, buddy. And all the comments that I had in my latest video on TikTok, they said, hey, I stopped playing the finals because of Palworld, bruh. So we're going to get into the topics today. The first one is Palworld goes mobile. What's that? No, Palworld is not going to mobile just yet, but the studio, the developer behind Palworld, is working on a hybrid game. So let's jump into that real quick. Oh yeah, I agree. It will eventually die out. It already started to. I'll get into that in a bit if I don't forget. I was watching, I got one of my buddies on Twitch over here who's a big player of Ark. He's a big player of Ark, and I saw him play Palworld, and I said, hey, real talk, bruh. Is this a good competitor with Ark against Ark? And he said, no. It's not a competitor. It's just a Pokemon game. The world is not as vast as Ark's world. It's very short and small, and this is it. And not only that, the endgame content doesn't even exist. This is the early access style of a game. So now I'm going to talk about BS because this is going to suck for all the players when they find this out. I've seen this before in the mobile company, and this company ain't no different than that. So let me get into that. You played it for 30 hours and stopped playing it. See what I'm saying? There it is. There it is. See? I didn't even have to. I didn't even have to play this game. I just watched a video about it. And I'm like, okay, you know, I appreciate it for what it is. It's catch the Pokemon in an open world with a little bit of a dash of survivalness. But me, coming off of Minecraft and also Ark, I want the world to be survivalness, you know? I don't really care a lot about Pokemon. I mean, I know they replaced dinosaurs with Pokemon, right? But not for me. Not for me. All right, but I get it, though. I appreciate it for what it is. Palworld developer pocketpair announces a new partnership with mobile game developer KLab Games to create a new hybrid game. KLab Games is known for their mobile adaptations of popular anime franchises, creating games based on series like Bleach, Yu Yu Yakusho, and Captain Tsubasa. pocketpair will hope to replicate Palworld's success with its newest project, with Palworld selling over 8 million copies on Steam within a week of its launch. Will it, though? Will it? Will it replicate it on mobile? Will it, folks? People already started to stop playing this game because there's no end game. Once you catch them all, that's it. Apparently, this is shorter than the actual Pokemon games. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. You tell me, TikTok. You tell me, YouTube world. Y'all stop playing games like the finals for this. And now some of you are stopping to play this. And now you're coming back to the finals, which we'll get into in a bit. Why you're coming back to the finals. Developer pocketpair is looking to translate its recent success into the mobile game market. So who's KLabs? KLab Games. What are they about? Let's take a look. Here are their games. All you Palworld fanatics, this is what's coming soon. Captain Tsubasa Dream Team. Looks like a soccer game. Bleach Brave Souls, a hack-and-slash-action game. Bleach Soul Rising. The first smartphone 3D MMO action game that faithfully reproduces the images and story of the original anime. And of course, my favorite, Kanai, is that how you pronounce it? Kanai Small Animals, Pisk and Usagi's Short Trip Adventure. People stop playing the finals for this shit. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. They're playing Palworld. They're not playing this. Nobody cares about the mobile world. Nobody cares about mobile games. Gachapons? Get out of here. Palworld Gachapon. Coming soon to a battle pass near you. Next. The Finals has an update. Yes, it does. And we're going to get into that right about now. I did not load up the game. I should have loaded. I should have been prepared. Method, you're not prepared. So the Finals came out with an update to bring your players back. Bring your players back. Come back, please. We need more players. Y'all left for no reason because Palworld is going mobile. Come back. We got free cosmetics so that you can look like a tracksuit superstar. Like the TikTok comment that said, I don't want to look like a tracksuit superstar. But sorry, Charlie, the whole game is based off of being in an arena. What do you expect? Some of the comments are hilarious. It's like, I mean, you can be Elvis Presley if that floats your boat, or a ballerina. You don't have to wear the tracksuit, but they don't want to pay to play. All right, so this is the event that my big head is blocking. It's called Steal the Spotlight, Play Solo Banquet, event-specific contracts, pre-made loadouts. All right, hold on a second, though. Hold on. There it is. That's what I wanted to show you. So pre-made loadouts means that you can't pick your loadout. You can't pick your class, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you can, actually. You can't change your weapons. All right, so you're stuck playing bank it by yourself, just like what it says. If you haven't played this before, go ahead and try it. Bank it is basically you go to a box, right? Tap and hold the use key. It pops out coins. You collect the coins. They're big coins like Sonic the Hedgehog coins. You go to cash box and you try to deposit it there before the players kill you. If they kill you, you drop all those coins, they get the coins, and then when they try to cash it in, they get all those coins and those points. But who cares about that, right? What we care about is the free cosmetics, all right? Right here. This is the tracksuit style that players on TikTok, or at least the comments on TikTok, were saying they're tired of this. But yet, Embarkstudios doesn't give a shit about your opinion. I'll tell you why, actually. Instead, you know, they're giving you this, which is not bad, right? That face looks okay. The thing is, though, about these events, right? We see it happen in Battlefield. We see it happen probably in Call of Duty. So, like every other game that does these free events for cosmetics, everybody's going to look the same. Everybody. Y'all going to look the same. That's the thing that sucks about these things, especially when these cosmetics look nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good as, say, oh, I don't know, any of these other outfits that you can get from the Battle Pass, right? Of course, right? All these funsies that you get from the Battle Pass. And of course, everybody wants, at least I do, I don't know about everyone else, the Black Swan ballerina outfit. Of course, it's the last one, right? But the main reason why I want it is because they got the black finger tape, the finger tape. And the Black Angel Wings, too, of course. Also, that character is totally only unlockable, or is only unlockable by the final reward there. So I played this for a while. As you can see, I unlocked the boots and the pants. I think I got this. The backpack. I don't think I got the backpack. I think I got the boots. I don't know if I got the pants yet. And it's just not fun. I don't care. I don't want any of that. I'm never going to use that on my character because look at my character, right? That's how she looks. I actually don't mind the track and field style, you know? The athletic outfits. In fact, let me show you some of the other ones that I got. See what I'm saying? This is the theme of the game, except for this. He looks like he's in a prep school, but damn, looks like Cisco. Pretty sick. And another one. The jacket, but the pants. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is styling. It's another one. It's heavy style. The hair. Pretty cool. And then the men. Looks like a secret agent. See? I really don't care for that free shit. Unfortunately, the bot shit is where it's at. Look at that. Damn. Jeez. Oh, look at that headset. I actually have headphones like that. I don't have them here with me. But mine are, they got black foam with the gray band. I think they're copying the brand that I actually have, I think. And then the old school Walkman. Nice. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Is that enough of an update for you to come back and play the finals? Let me know in the comments. Next. All right. So now that we saw a little bit of what that update brings, there used to be a leaked video. It was leaked a little bit, but then the finals decided to post it anyways. I don't want to show it because I got to go through the whole sound settings, but you can find it now just by loading up the game. Pay close attention because apparently there's reference to a character. There is a character that we're going to find the name of that sounds very familiar. The finals player leaks Season 2 lore from patch 1.6 files. This was on February 1, but the patch already went live, right? We saw that. There's the part of the video in the intro, all right? And I wasn't paying too much attention, to be honest. It's always a blur when they do these things. It's like, what did he say? What she say? I don't know. What they say? I don't know. I don't care. It's just VO. So they learn more about the lore. Here we go. Let's go straight into it. The message that fans of the game have been able to cobble together is this broadcast has been hacked by CNS. One night, 3 dawns. See the signs, seek the truth behind the walls. In the patch 1.6 game files, the player has been able to find that video, which you can play right now just by loading up the game. And it seems to be the continuation of the storyline that is set to come out in Season 2. Now, this is interesting if you listen to this part again. Seek the signs, seek the truth beyond the walls. So you're playing in an arena. How cool is this going to be if you play outside of the arena? Holy shit. If that's the surprise by embarkstudios and they say, hey, you thought this was the finals. This is just one part of it. Now, bam, Team Deathmatch truly for what it is. Or Bad Company 2 is back, right? The final style. That will bring players back. That will bring your Call of Duty players back into this game, if you ask me. Nobody likes arena, you know. A lot of these players, they drop out, they quit while they're playing this game. They don't like that it's very confined in this arena, and that's it. That's all it is. But if this is a teaser to say you get to now fight outside of the arena, like in a city, you got larger teams. Holy shit. I think people will come back for that. Are they going to, though? Are they going to do it that way? We'll see. We'll see. All right. Now, the bit that I was talking about in regards to Overwatch and Nexon. All right. We're going to find that in a second here. Here it is. The video shows the end of the in-game broadcasts and has the AI voice casters chatting. One refers to the hacks that fans were previously shown and someone named Sabrina who is dealing with it. Who deals with hacks in Overwatch? Whose name starts with an S? Sombra. Nexon is back at it again, copying other development shit. The first time that it happened with the finals was the battle pass. You look at the UI, and you look at the UI menu of the game as well, too. Only they flip it to the opposite side. It looks like Overwatch. embarkstudios, what are you doing? If it really is you and not Nexon's influence, what are you doing, embarkstudios? I believe that's their name. Is it embarkstudio? I should look it up before I actually say it is. I think it is Embark. These are the ex-DICE employees that I had so much hope for. But when they're under the rulership of Nexon. Nexon has a bad track record of copying other games. Copyright infringement. Go look it up. And a prime example is Vindictus. They copied Diablo 3's key art, one of the demon lords. No, it was actually the DLC to the expansion pack to Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. Right? A key art is basically this cool 3D banner, when they promote the games. And Nexon copied them for Nexon when they were promoting one of their bosses. They straight up took the Demon of Souls, right? Demon of Lost Souls or whatever, took that image, put it on their own launcher, right? And then players were like, what the hell? That's from Diablo. And of course, does Nexon go back and pay royalties and shit to Blizzard for stealing their shit? No, they don't. Now here we are with the finals with Xdice employees, Xdice developers, and it straight up sounds like they're just copying a lot from Overwatch. So Sabrina, who deals with hacks. Sombra, who is a hacker from Overwatch. Why don't you just call her Sombra? I don't know. That pisses me off when I see the similarities. Well, you know where they're borrowing shit from. And like Xdice employees that I've known from playing all of their Diablo, from playing all of their Battlefield games and their Bad Company games, they never copied like this. I mean, I didn't see no inspirations borrowed from other games like this. This just reeks of Overwatch. Sombra. Hacks. Sombra. I'm in. Hack the planet, she says. God damn it. All right, so that's pretty much what I wanted to just gripe about. I really hope it's not going to be a Sombra style character with abilities just like Sombra. Because what game is coming out that started copying Sombra's abilities? Well, there's been already a couple of games, but this one. People are hopeful for this next one. It is called Xdefiant. In Xdefiant, there is a hacker character who has hacks abilities just like Sombra from Overwatch. You have Reinhardt abilities. You have... Who else? Oh, a little bit of... what's his name? Lucio. A little bit of Lucio abilities, right? There's just a lot of similarities that are copied from Overwatch, and I get it, right? They're trying to bring those players over. But my goodness, I'm sick and tired of this copy. Copy and paste. Nobody's going to notice. But people who smell the shit a mile away. Go watch my last video, folks. The game industry is going down the shitter. All right? I hate it. Ugh. All right, well, that wraps it up for the news portion. It's now time for a fireside chat sesh with yours truly. Well, that was quite an interesting look into the landscape of game industry, was it not? I don't know. I'm very pessimistic when it comes to these things because I can just have this sense, this bad feeling when originality takes a hike, right? When innovation, watch my latest video, one of my latest videos, innovation starts with Starfield. No, it doesn't. Where's the innovation? When there's a lot of these copy-paste mechanics in multiple AAA games just for the sole purpose of luring you, the player, from those games to this one. There were numerous comments that I read all over the internet, right, from players like you and I, who said, dude, bro, embarkstudios, this battle pass is a nightmare. It takes X amount of hundreds of hours to complete. And that means I can only play this game to complete the battle pass. Overwatch is not this ruthless. Horrible. Horrible. They did it intentionally because they know that they're very limited to their game mode and they know that it's not going to be long lasting for the players. What they didn't expect is at launch, the first 2 weeks of launch, Call of Duty players quit. No one's talking about this shit. I got to bring this to light. Y'all experienced it, no doubt. When the game launched, I experienced it. Everybody fucking quit. I was about to quit too. I was like, what is this shit? This is not what I'm used to, in first-person shooters. But give it some time. Play the other classes. Play the abilities. All right? You're going to see the limitations, but it's not going to be as bad. Okay? Give it some time. All right? And then appreciate it for what it is. Otherwise, move the fuck on. But holy shit. Almost every single player in the lobby was quit. I've never seen that before at week 1 of a launch of a game. That was ridiculous. That was just crazy. Now, eventually it stopped and players who enjoyed the game stayed, right? But holy shit, first 2 weeks, they just left. They're like, fuck this. And it's not that they left because they're losing. No, they left because this was not the game that they thought it was going to be from developers who made the previous Battlefield games, from developers who made the awesome destructible environments that Battlefield 2042 is now hiring a position for. Yeah, that's right. They are looking for a visual effects artist who can create the industry's top of the line, most destructible environments ever. That's their way of saying F you, embarkstudios, traitors. Oh, boy. It's not looking good, as I say, when it's very cutthroat like this in some ways. But we'll see, right? This is a teaser, right? But I don't have a lot of hopes that they're going to have the contestants, right, the players, play outside of the arena. I think, if anything, it's going to be where a part of the arena is destroyed and you get to walk behind the stage, right? But it's going to feel like Overwatch, that one map where you're playing in Hollywood, I believe, and you get to see what it's like behind a studio set. I think it's going to be like that, right? And it's not bad, right? It's just more levels, right? And you won't feel confined in a arena. But I don't feel it's going to be a huge open world space like Bad Company or the likes of Battlefield. Obviously, it's not a Battlefield game, but one can hope that they expand it out, because when you look at the game for what it is, playing against multiple teams, now in this latest update, well, not this update, but the update before, I noticed when you play tournament mode, at the very bottom of the bracket, you see your team of 3, right? And you're in there, and you get to see like your own character model with the outfit that they have, but they normally were silhouetted and it was just an image. This latest update put the 3D model in there with their idle animations, which looks pretty cool, right? And you can see your own player and your teammates, and it's all at the very bottom. But when you look at all the teams laid out in that manner, that's impressive. That feels cool. This feels like it's a larger game than I thought, because when you're playing in the game, you eventually come across one team. If you're lucky, you come across 2 teams at once, all fighting each other. But imagine, if you will, that this teaser is a tease for an expanded universe, per se, or a larger game than what they originally launched at. I really hope it goes in that direction. Otherwise, it's not looking good for embarkstudios, because the only other game I think in their repertoire is that co-op shooter game, right? Which feels very limiting, just like this, if you ask me. All right. What else is there to say? Let's talk a little bit about what happened on TikTok, shall we? I need to bring this up. Let's see. All right. All right, here we go. So for 2 weeks straight, all right, this short clip about the finals, right, which is called "The Finals is Losing Players" or something like that, right? I made a YouTube short about it. It blew up within the first 24 hours, went to the hundreds of thousands views. Right now it's at 285,000 views with 50,000+ some odd. Wait, no, is that right? Yeah, 50,000 some odd unique views, meaning of those hundreds of thousands, a little less than half of that or so were actual individual people, and they just kept coming back and watching the video again. I think if I'm not mistaken, that's how the analytics works for TikTok. Wow. But I got to say something, because I figured it out. Right? I mean, sometimes we get lucky when we get viral, right? But that was my biggest luck yet. That surpassed anything I've ever made in terms of view count. But recently, TikTok has been doing some shenanigans, and they're trying to encourage the content creators to do landscape format on their vertical established format. And I've been doing my landscape. As you can see right now, you're kind of watching it a little taller than normal landscape-ish. And then I got that thing down there, which is just empty space for me to use for text or for the bullshit UI that's there for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. But I digress. I think the way that I format my videos causes the algorithm to pick up on it But I've been doing this for like a couple of months now, and now it decides to kick in because they just released the message to the high content creators. Hey, get into a widescreen format because that's what we want to do now. So maybe they turned it on right then and there, and that's when my video got hit. I wish it was one of my other videos, to be honest, not that one. But hey, it's good to know that the community feels the same way as I do when it comes to why the finals wasn't a big hit as we thought it would be, right? Why is it not as fun, right? It is a free game, but still, it is very limiting. I keep going back because I want the damn... I burped, sorry. I want the damn ballerina outfit, right? Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta catch them all. Okay, on to other news. What else is there, Method? What else is there to do? I am playing a very, very fun game, in my opinion. It brings back memories of Day of Defeat, the mod for Half-Life 1? Or was it Half-Life 2? No, it's Half-Life 1. They never did a Source, if I'm not mistaken. If they did, I don't know if it was popular. It was for Half-Life, called Day of Defeat, a World War II mod, and it was awesome, right? It was really awesome. This game is called Hell Let Loose, right? Yeah, Hell Let Loose. It takes the concept of Day of Defeat into a huge battlefield scale. The maps are larger than Battlefield 2042 by probably 20 to 35%. Wow. Now, does that mean it's a walking simulator at times? Yes, but there's so much cover. There's so much trees. There's towns. There's broken cars and tanks. There's other players on your team, right, that you encounter, so that the trek and the hike, right, is not so bad. But there's vehicles, of course, you can hitch a ride on and such. But the point I'm trying to say is that that game encourages teamwork and communications, right? You communicate through voice to succeed in beating the opposition, right? If you're the Americans or you're the British, the Germans, right? Or if you're the Russians, right? Everyone's going up against the Germans, right? It's World War II. And they have all these classes that actually have locked in abilities. It's so intense. And this is one thing I'm not too happy about. I understand it though, but I'm not too happy about it. The sniper class is one of the most desirable classes in the game, of course, because who wouldn't want to snipe in this awesome setting of World War II, right? But they lock it in at the very bottom of every team. And in order to be a sniper, you have to be teamed up with somebody who's like an SMG, right, on your own team. And it's just you two. But the moment you try to go into that unit, right, to become a sniper, you automatically get thrown with an SMG. You can't pick the sniper class. So then what I do, and I think what a lot of people do, is they stay on that spawn screen. They wait until someone creates the sniper unit, right, the recon unit. They call it recon. They create it, and now they're locked into SMG. So now you're quickly tap the button to get in there, right, because it's max of 2 players. And the moment you get in there as a second person of the unit, or a second person, yeah, you think it's called the unit. When you're the second person that joins, you automatically get the sniper rifle. That's the only way. And then the other person probably quits because they didn't realize that that's how the system works. And that's how you get the sniper class. But there is a drawback, right? You're all alone. You're stuck with not stuck, but you can only be paired up with that guy with the SMG gun. And a lot of the times they get there by mistake because they're trying to get the sniper rifle, right? Because they just barely got the game and they thought, oh, I can pick my sniper class now? No, I can't. What the hell? You know, when you create that unit for sniping, you get the SMG. So you got to wait for somebody to have already created it, and then you join. Anyways, tangent. I digress. Really fun game. It is gory. It is bloody. When you blow up, your body blows up in chunks. It's craziness. Bombs flying all over the place. Rockets, tanks. You can go prone. You can lean to the right, lean to the left. You got your MG42. You got your BAR. You know, you got your M1 carbine. I believe they called it M1 carbine or M2. I don't remember. I think it's carbine rifle. You got your M1 Grand. various pistols, shovels. The engineer class can build fortifications like a nice little, they call it a bunker. Wait for that siren. But it's actually sandbag walls, right? And you can upgrade those, but you need resources. And that's where, guess what? A commander comes in play in that game. If you remember Battlefield 2 and 3, they had the commander spot, right? Who drops in the resources, drops in the UAV. You have that here. You have it here in Hell Let Loose. Now, the thing that people probably are not too thrilled about is, yeah, the walking, right? But there's so much stuff to see and do in a way that you don't care about the walking as much, because eventually you'll get to the destination. There's ways to spawn ahead. The squad leaders have to put in the spawn beacons, right, to spawn ahead. The commander can also put outposts to go spawn ahead near the objectives and such. It's just really an amazing game. Feels like war. A lot of these games don't feel like war. It feels like you're going up against clones. Here you don't. You don't feel like you're going up against clones. You can customize your looks. Your looks, you know, as you level up, they unlock other kinds of looks, other kinds of uniforms. The game is like, I believe, $30, but I went full on and supported it all the way as best as I could. I was like, no, I'm paying $64. Give me those skins, because these developers know what they're doing. It really feels AAA, in my opinion. You know, it's got a little long ways to go to fix this early 2000s aesthetic that's there, but it's okay, right? This is one of those games where you can also dismiss that there's no destructible environments and that vehicles just clip through objects. You know, it's like, it's okay. I don't care, right? That, I don't care. The gameplay, right? The gameplay is good. The gameplay loop is fun. And the more and more you expand into wanting to play other classes, the more and more you're getting close to wanting to play the commander, right? And once you play commander, you can feel a little bit like it's RTS style. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, you know, like real-time strategy. But it's with players. And players want their shit done. They want their spawn points up there. You better get it up there, right? Every time that a new commander goes in there, they're like, Commander, where is the supply truck? The engineers need supplies so that they can build fortifications, so that the outposts can be plopped down. Like, Commander, get your shit together, right? So I haven't had that experience since Battlefield 3 on Xbox 360, so I highly recommend y'all stop playing anything else. Palworld, get that shit out of here and start playing Hell Let Loose. All right. My favorite game right now. One of them. Actually, Magic is still my favorite game. All right. Magic the Gathering is still my favorite. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. It can't top. Okay. You know what? Maybe Minecraft, modded Minecraft with Thumbcraft and a bunch of other mods can top Magic the Gathering, but it's hard. But Hell Let Loose right now is my favorite first-person shooter right now. Go check it out, folks. I'm going to do some Let's Play sessions. Anyways, that was a long-ass tangent. But as you can see, I'm very, very excited about Hell Let Loose. I'm going to do some recordings of it, and I might do a boring video called Masterclass for Hell Let Loose. What makes this game fun? All right. I did it before when I compared Overwatch to Magic Arena, and how I felt like Overwatch had no excuses. They could have totally done the stuff. Go watch the video. They could have done the stuff that Magic Arena was doing or is doing to keep players in the game, but they didn't. You know, I don't know why these developers don't look at Magic Arena, right? I know they think immediately, oh, it's a card game. No, shut up. Zip it. Watch and learn. The gameplay loop, right? It's not that it's a card game, right? It's the strategy that's involved and the options that are given. If you don't have as many options in these first-person shooter games, then the game's going to be boring, right? I said it before in my last two videos or so. Team Fortress Classic and Team Fortress for Quake 1 is a lot better than Team Fortress Source, right? Team Fortress 2, right? Get out of here. Imagine, if you will, Brother at Arms or Brotherhood of Arms or whatever the real Battlefield, or I'm sorry, the real Team Fortress 2 was supposed to be. It's Hell Let Loose. I kid you not. Hell Let Loose. Although it is World War II, the new, you know, what is it called? Team Fortress. That was supposed to be modern military, but Hell Let Loose nails it. But here's the thing. Hell Let Loose, though, is not supposed to be capture the flag mode. It's not. What it is about capture points, right? In this case, towns. And how it works, though, is very unique because the capture points are spread out, right? Imagine, if you will, here's the whole map, right? You get capture points here, there, right? It's like, it's so interesting. And like the more of the enemy forces are in one part of the zone, this whole map is now enemy territory and it's pushing you back further, right? There's that kind of mode. There's another mode where it's like, you know, enemy has to go in and I don't know. Really fun stuff. All right, enough of a long tangent promoting that game. What else is there? Well, I am going to continue to make splices of these news bits, and I think that's where I'm going with this channel for now. As you can see, I don't do a lot of these live stream broadcasts on Twitch as I used to with just normal play sessions. I did a little bit of analysis and research, okay? I don't got enough time to be super active just playing games in hopes that someone's going to find me on Twitch. So what I found out is that content creation is king in video format in terms of non-broadcasted stuff. Once I get more subscribers on YouTube, then I'll go back to doing live stream sessions. But until then, I need to build up my fan base, all right? I need to build it up, and the best way to do it is by making videos on YouTube and on TikTok, all right? But God damn it, TikTok, dude. If I had that many, if I had not even half, a slither of the subscribers from the views that video got, I would have been partner by now. God damn it. I know. I mean, I myself don't go looking at somebody's YouTube. You know, the ones I do is like these criminal videos about police, you know, capturing the bad guy. And somebody found that off of YouTube and they recorded it and they put it on their TikTok account. And then it's like part 1. And then you never see part 2. So you got to go to YouTube. All right. Type that shit in and type part 2 in hopes that somebody labeled it part 2, or find the original source video of that. It's like, God damn it, TikTok guy. I know it's a guy. Why didn't you put part 2 and part 3? Anyways. All right. That's going to wrap it up for today's broadcast and recording sesh. Don't forget, everybody, please hit the subscribe because it helps me out. I really need that boost in life, folks. And follow for more on Twitch if you want to see how I do these videos, the behind the scenes, and also engage with my awesome community like the Contemporary Gentleman and Rocks. ID Rocks. Amazing. Overwatch Pro player. Platinum, gold-plated, AAA, best player in the galaxy. You want tips on Overwatch, Rocks is your go-to. And a bunch of other people that have been watching me that I no longer watch them. I used to be able to watch who watches me. And I was like, okay, maybe I could talk about this topic now. Then I was like, you know what? Screw it. I even removed my who's watching me bullshit. Get out of here. I figured it doesn't matter. All right. If people come by, great. I encourage people to chat, but not many people do. But that's okay. All right. That's okay. All right. It is what it is. All right, everybody. My name is Method. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. According to Google, this should be the next video you should watch. Although I highly recommend you watch my latest videos, watch this one. I'm pretty sure it's fun. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And I'll see you next time.